jeans that they used to be able to fit, they can't fit anymore. You've gained weight. Don't wait until you've blown up to like 300 and your man is like,
but you wait, you watched it with her. It ain't like she went from 180 to 300 overnight.
That's right.
Right, but her responsibility is to keep herself attractive for that.
Do you talk about it? Have you talked about it to her? And then did you do something?
You don't need to.
Exactly. You don't need to, but you can. Again, what I'm talking about is taking responsibility for the relationship, not always putting it on her. If you take 100% responsibility, saying I'm gonna make sure that this relationship works, I'm gonna be like, hey baby, let's go out jogging. That's right. You ain't gotta say you're doing it.
Gonna let you say why.
Okay, do it differently. Find exercise. Go play sports. Do something fun. You can find a way to do it.
So you got to trick us.
You ain't even got. I didn't say that. I say take out job, but you can do it different ways. Again, you ain't gonna tell her. You ain't gonna be like, baby, you're fat. Let's go down. But you also do it in a way and find fun activity that she don't even know that you're doing. And then because
there's a lot of women, brother. There's a lot of women that get so lazy with it. They don't even want you parking too far from the stove. They want you to park to the door, let them walk in, and you go park the car. A lot of women just kind of let it go, man.
But that's your But you take what I'm saying is you take responsibility. Like, look here, baby.
Not for your help.
I'm not saying that you have to. I'm saying, baby.
She ain't working out.
Hey, you were looking good, and you started to look. I mean, say it. You can't say that to a woman. Hold on. I was gonna go back with a little bit. Good communication. Maybe that wasn't the best communication. You gotta have good communication.
Women are too savvy. They know what you're trying to allude to.
Well, like you said, you see it.
Look, she
knows what I'm saying.
Listen,
then what do you do about it?
Look, let me tell you something. She just spent $70 on a motherfucking pressing curl. She not going to the gym. Okay? She just got her hair perm. She ain't messing that up.
She ain't sweat her hair.
Hell no.
Yeah, okay. And that's why a lot of guys are getting fat clauses in their marriage. Right. If you gain more than this amount of weight, we got to go
in the relationship.
I gotta go.
This is what you do. As a man, you're supposed to set the example. So you take your butt out, your beer gut. Talking about she fat when you didn't gain 30, 40 pounds your damn self. Right. You take your butt out and start working out and being consistent. And she's, well, you always out on Saturday morning. You always out, you know. Well, what about me? Well, why don't you come out here with me? We can do this together, baby. That's how you go play tennis.
But let's keep it. All right, so because I'm in this line of work, I'm going to keep this real, because y'all not talking, touching on some real reality here. Misery loves company. Right away. So if I'm putting on weight, the best thing to be able to get my mate to be able to not be concerned about it, I'm going to do everything and say, hey, let's go out to eat. Hey, why don't you eat some of this? Hey, and he gained weight, and misery loves company. This is the problem now. As men, we are so visual. So most of the men that have the gut belly still want the dime piece that's looking good.
True. You know why? True. Because that's not always the most important quality that women look at with men.
Exactly.
Can he take care of me? Is he a nice guy?
Exactly.
So I done seen the fattest, the ugliest, the
most cracked,
just completely garbage looking dude with the baddest chicks I've ever seen.
All you need is have a good job.
All you need is some dough and treat her right, and you are in there. So
you
can be all good. You can tell her that she fat and she a size 2. You know?
She gonna have a good guy.
But we going back to this part. If that's one of the things that actually have a man to lose fade interest, he's saying that it's a responsibility of the man, and I guess what we were saying, or why I come in,
I didn't say it is. I said you can take the responsibility. You can do it.
So because that's one of the things I made mention of is that interest will fade if you start to change physically. Now I'm gonna say this too: it's not just a physical piece about it. Sometimes people can start the interest fade when you emotionally. And your emotional level of sensibility, it starts to fade. So you can have so many internal things that's coming out that you don't know how to express, and you can weigh it on a person so much, then you just lose interest in that person.
You have to have growth.
So you have to. So it all has to be all part of it. But then, like I said,
that's the whole thing. You got to have growth, I think, and in any relationship. if you maxed out your growth, then that relationship probably ain't gonna work. You gonna have to. I think that if you 17 years, the reason it's worked 17 years because y'all still growing. Yeah. You know, and you can't reach that top. You got each year something new. We're growing together, having that common goal. So I think that just that growth itself is how you determine whether or not what phase or not. And you know, you get past the physical and the emotional. You go through all that emotional stuff. You deal with it together. And when I say that you can take the responsibility, all I'm saying is that a lot of times, instead of just saying, okay, you know what, she ain't getting up to do it. She ain't pushing away from the table. But I know what I like. Instead of me waiting on her, let me see if I can motivate her. Obviously choosing good words, you know, correct words, you know, watching that happen, you know, and obviously doing it in the correct way. But then you can go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to make sure I do my part in this relationship. And sometimes you don't wait for her to do it. You just say, I'm going to take the part. I'm going to take control of the situation as a man, as a leader. I know how I want my woman. I know how I want myself. So I'll find a way, like you said. Hey, maybe we go play tennis or you know whatever.
But you looking at it, I like to say as professional. I had this one client. She said, "Hey, I need to talk to you because I'm having this issue, and I went to the doctor, and my knee's hurting, and this, that, and the other." And I said, "Okay." So she said, "But you know, the doctor weighed me, and she said I weighed 412 pounds." I said, well, how long did this take place? How long did this transpire in order for this to happen? She said, well, you know, about 10 years ago, she was 175 pounds. Ooh. So what happens, what people fail to realize is that putting on 1.5 pounds a month, just 1 month, you can't see that. Then the next month comes, you used to the 1.5 pounds that she had that next month. Now she put on 3 pounds. From the beginning, you can see that put on. By the end of the year, she put on 10 pounds. But she's not addressing it. So you see her, she put on 10 pounds. You can't see that because you've seen her the month prior, and it's been 1.5 pounds. So after 1 year, she put on 10 pounds. After 2 years, it's 20 pounds. After 10 years, it's 100 pounds. That responsibility has to be the individual that she can see it, but the person's on the outside. I get tired of people looking at somebody that's in shape and say, you skinny. No, you just used to seeing a lot of overweight people. Yeah. So in the actuality of things, if you're trying to keep interest in individuals, or you're trying to change that interest, exactly. Take responsibility and be open to change.
And another way women know is they get they get checkups when they go to the doctor. They have to be weighted every time they go.
They know, but they put on their clothes sometimes, or they do whatever, or they turn off the light.
They have kids, they have responsibilities, they got their husbands. Things happen. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying women should let themselves go. I'm far from it.
Yeah.
But you know, as a man in a household, you can't just leave your woman and let her gain a bunch of weight.
We're not talking about keeping the
part. You got to keep interest.
How to keep the interest?
If you're losing interest as a man, you have to find a way to keep the interest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's up to you. You know, you can't. Then as a woman, she's losing interest. It's up to her. It's your responsibility as a mate to be able to make sure that you're keeping yourself happy.
Yes.
And how you keep yourself happy? You try to please that other person because this is a servant relationship that you're
giving this like that. Well, my name is Sherwood Grant. I am my profession as a health and fitness trainer. I have the company Simple and Good, which is bridging the gap between health and fitness, or wellness and fitness. And if you are interested in the things that I do, or you want to find out more information, www.simpleandgood.net or www.sherwoodgrant.com. I'm not married, but I have responsibilities.
Emeko Kafor, single, the guy that, you know, leaves and getting some head before you leave out. No, I'm just joking, almost. I'm a teacher, teach college at a local college, criminal justice at my field. That's pretty much it. 40, no kids to my knowledge. A lot of other good stuff. Figure out on your own.
My name is Dean Kantav. I have a background in information technology. I also run a travel business from home and also teach internet marketing, which is a very passionate endeavor of mine. Teaching people how to make money using the internet is something that I kind of stumbled upon about a year ago, and just kind of now getting get into the tune of things. I am single, born and raised here in Chicago, graduated from Chicago State. I have a 5-year-old son, and that's me in a nutshell.
Jeff Roberson. I'm married 17 years, got 3 daughters, author and talk show host In the Know with Jeff Roberson. It comes on Star Planet Television. That's www.starplanettv.com. I've written 3 books, The Evil Side of Money. You can check those out on Amazon.com and at any of your local Borders bookstores if there's any left. I think they got rid of most of them, haven't they? So any of those you have, you can find any of them anywhere. It's an excellent book, so check it out. That's about it with me.
My name is Xavier Pope. I am a sports and entertainment attorney. I'm born and raised in Chicago. I am the principal owner of the Pope Firm PC, and we do a variety of different things. The website for my firm is www.tpfpc.com. I'm also a sports and entertainment law blogger for Chicago Now, which is owned by the Chicago Tribune, where we talk about the fresh spin behind sports and entertainment and business and the issues that affect you. Check it out. It's www.chicagonow.com/EXPOSTSFACTO.com. The name of the blog is Ex Post Facto. And I'm married. I got 3 lovely kids. Jordan's my oldest. She's 10. Emery is 5, and she's in kindergarten. And my son, Xavier Pope II, he's 2. And my wife told me that if I did not mention her and uplift her in the mightiest of ways, that I would not live to see another day. And so, honey, I love you very much, and you are the light of my life.
Happy home, happy home. Oh, you treat me on the dollar. Happy home.
Hi, my name is Frank Bass. I'm 42. I'm a principal owner of BKB Group, which is a lobbying firm, and we also do governmental financial consulting. Married. That's the age, right? Yeah. And I'm happy to be on this panel.
Well, I'm Will Page, Scooby Page. On Facebook, I write erotic stories, and plain and simple, my profession is dating Xavier Fox. It's just that simple. Yeah, and if you didn't know, now you know.
Well, I thought you were a drug driver.
No.
You told me you keep America moving.
No, taking care of you is my profession.
Oh, you do a good job too, Boo.
I know.
Okay, well, that wraps up part 1 of the Brothers of the Round Table. And ladies, I think we got a lot of information. We didn't quite find out why men cheat, because they haven't quite found out why they cheat yet. But we did get some. We did get some good information. Oh, so now they got man code going on.
The camera goes off. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got him with that one.
So definitely, you want to tune in for part 2 when they will actually discuss women. Yeah, they're going to talk about us, and it won't be behind our backs. It's going to be on camera. So until the next show, peace. All right.
That was good.
That was good, guys. Thank you. So now
the question is anybody going to listen?